Hey everyone, I'm Interfresh, and today we are checking out some frogs. Why are we looking at frogs? That is because we are looking at my newest data pack, Frog Concept of Variants. So if you did not know, there are actually a few variants of frogs that were designed by Mojang when they were designing frogs, but they were not developed into the variants that we have today, which are temperate, warm, and cold. But this data pack adds 6 of them to your world that we can go find. So we're going to do that right now. Alright, so here we are in the jungle, the mighty jungle, and we have a mangrove swamp over here we're going to check out in a bit, but we are looking for the red-eyed tree frog, and oh, I knew there's some over here. There's actually one right around here, I think, so, aha. So here is our red-eyed tree frog. So this is based on concept art that was designed by Mojang for the wild updates. So I've come over to check out the other frogs I found over here. So they are green. They have these big red eyes, and they're just going to wander around the jungle. So that's going to be all jungle biomes. So that's the normal jungle, the sparse jungle, and the bamboo jungle. And if we give them some magma cubes to eat, but there we go. So they are going to drop verdant frog lights. So this is going to be the first naturally generating frog that will give you verdant frog lights. Otherwise, you'd have to get a tadpole to grow into a cold frog that will get you some of these, but now you can find them with some of your red-eyed tree frogs. Now for our next frog, we need to go into the mangrove swamp. So we're just going to wander around. I actually have not found any of these in advance. Oh, I think I found one. Aha! So here is the blue frog. So blue frogs are going to spawn in the mangrove swamps as well as the warm frog. So it'll basically be like a 50-50 chance of a frog here being either a vanilla warm frog or a blue frog. So hello. Now blue frogs are going to jump around and be here, and they will spawn from just normally as well as from tadpoles. So if we give you a magma cube, aha, so just like the warm frog, they are going to drop pearlescent frog lights. So you'll from both mangrove frogs you will get some of these pearlescent frog lights, but now you can get them in a stylish blue color. Alright, we have exited the mangrove swamp and have arrived on a beach, where we're going to find the last of our frogs. So here we actually won't just find them. We are going to have to bring in some tadpoles. So if we just dump a whole bunch of tadpoles here on the beach, then we're going to have to wait a little bit. So I will speed time along and we will be right back. Alright, so it's been a little bit of time, and now all these tadpoles have turned into blue frogs, but you'll notice that they're not all the same blue frog. So that is because there are actually 5 variants of blue frogs in this data pack. All of them, again, were designed by Mojang in development of the wild update. And so we're going to, it's kind of hard to see all of them here, so we're going to take a look at them each individually in just a moment. So the best way to do this is to show you that all of these frogs actually have their own spawn egg. So if we do function, you'll see we get all the frogs here. So if we get this blue frog spawn egg, you will see that this is the frog that we found in the mangrove swamp. You will also be able to have them grown from tadpoles on the beach. Alright, so now I've gotten the spawn eggs for the other frogs. You can see there on my hotbar. And so here is blue frog B that is exclusive to the beach for being grown by a tadpole. So it's got these like grayish legs. We have frog C, which is, got a little bit more of this brown striping. We have frog D, which has these nice like green legs that kind of fades into from the blue. And we have frog E, which has this grayish like part of the body, and it's like a lighter blue. But yeah, so there's gonna be all the blue frogs, and when any of them eats a magma cube, which they are not too interested in doing right now, they're kind of struggling, but yeah, they're all gonna drop these pearlescent frog lights. You can do it. There we go. And that is everything for today. Oh, it's coming closer. But if you've liked what you've seen here, then I'm going to ask you a few things. The first is to like the video. It helps out a lot. Second is to subscribe. That way you will be up to date whenever I release a video, whether it is about another data pack, or resource pack, craft mine, I'm doing that now, or something else. And after you've done both of those things, I'll ask you to look in the description. There you will find a link to the page for this data pack and everything you need to know about it. So thank you for watching and have a good one.